Okay, let's try looking at regression statistics. And here's the first thing. We're going to do scatter plots. And what do? They compare two sets of data and to see if there's a relationship between them. Like maybe you've got the number of cars on a highway and you're interested in what it does to the accident rate. And then you have different sets of data like that and you plot them. So with so many cars, you have a certain accident rate and then you plot them. Now, if you plot them and they make a line, it's called a linear relationship. And look at these points here as they go up, as the if this was the number of cars goes up, the accident rate goes up. And that should make kind of sense. So and that's a strong relationship. You could have a quadratic relationship. I guess you could have an exponential, but the ones we'll be looking at are called linear relationships. When data flows in a linear trend of best fit, the regression line is called the least squares line. It can be drawn on a scatter plot. Now, maybe it looks like this, but this is a different type of data. This is a months and the number of books sold. So the number of months and the number of books sold. And what we're going to do is we're going to take all these numbers and learn how to put them into our calculator in a special way. These are all the x values, and these are the y values. We put them in, and our calculator is going to give us this gradient, 6.9, and this y-intercept. And they might ask you to sketch the line. So what do you do? How do you do that? Well, this is one way of doing it. There's more than one. You can actually find the mean of both and graph those points, but this is one way of doing it. If I take one month, and I put it into the formula, I get 12.2. If I take 12 and put it in, I get 88.1. Says 89.1, but it should be 88.1. And now all I do is I go and I graph those points as best I can, as close as I can to get them. Look, the line goes just a little bit above, and then I connect it. And that would be sketching your regression line. And there you go.